Hi Taurus, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Whoa, welcome. If you are new, there we go, new to my channel, I hope you're having a good day. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, welcome to another Taurus Tarot reading. Taurus Love Tarot Reading, Taurus Love Reading. Channeled love messages from your person, from their higher self. A reading where we're going into their thoughts of you, their feelings for you, intentions, what you might need to know or don't see coming, what's on everybody's mind. Is anyone making a move? Let's take a deep dive. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Taurus. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. The Ace of Wands is in reverse, and the Four of Wands is in reverse. Wow, the Chariot is in the upright. Something you've been waiting on from somebody here. For some of you, whoa. For some of you, that's, whoa, yeah, really clear that it's around marriage, commitment, something that literally has been delayed around that. So for some of you, you're already in a committed kind of energy. Many of you might also be in like a physical and or platonic. That does come through. It's not for everybody. But what is here, you can see literally in the partnership placement, is that there's a delay around this move, and it's right here with the Four of Wands. Granted, it is in reverse. This can be a marriage card for me, so that's pretty validating. And it's also really quite validating. Yeah, here we go. Ace of Cups upright, connected with the Ace of Wands. So for a lot of you, this is definitely around marriage. But I want to validate it. It can also just be around like hearing about how they feel about that, or feel about you. Feel about the future in general. Because why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? That's a slow energy. It's already slow. So it's extra slow, and it's kind of a stubborn energy as well. Six of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Okay. So again, Six of Pentacles is here in the upright. It's here with the Chariot, Ace of Cups. The feelings are mutual, and I feel like the feelings are also mutual around whatever this level is. But we can see somebody's in some fear. So for a lot of you, there's a specific collective, I feel like, that it might be connecting to the strong, let's say, platonic and or physical connection. That does feel quite strong, and somebody admitting more of the feelings, possibly holding on to them literally here on the Page of Swords. Connected with the major arcana energy of the Strength card, which is connected to the heart chakra. And that's definitely some fear. On the other hand, not everybody here, it's around, you know, platonic and or physical energy. It's still this fear around feelings, our next level, because you've been waiting for this. And it's not just slow, it's kind of really slow. There may even have been some broken promises here. The major arcana energy as well, where it's really strong for me around this person, is the Chariot. The Moon and Cancer energy. And the thing about that is, you've got to answer the riddle to get the Sphinx here, to get for the Chariot to be moving. And a lot of this is literal movement. So we could be looking at a travel energy. For some of you, maybe there's a relocation or a moving in energy. You know, but also connected to moves in terms of the relationship. And I want to validate that energy around the emotions. Whatever blockages that we can see are here. If somebody's been afraid of that, taking something to another level. It's here with the Six of Pentacles, the reciprocity. So what you've been waiting for. Ace of Cups, again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. There's definitely marriage energy here today. Do I think it's for everybody? No, it never will be the case, because it's going to be very specific to your situation. But I tell you what, for those of you that is around, I want to tell you it's pretty validating. in terms of what hasn't been happening, what's been delayed, and maybe what you're either waiting for them. For some of you, maybe there's a proposal energy that you're waiting for, but also just even feelings about it, communicating about it. And whatever it is, whoa, Nine of Pentacles, yeah. It's around commitment. That's the other thing. Things coming to fruition here. We are 1 pentacle shy of the 10 of Pentacles, long-term energy, which is a Virgo energy. The 9 of Pentacles, also Virgo and Mercury. And I want to tell you something about that with Mercury in a moment. Who's holding the 10th pentacle for things to develop further? Look at all those grapes here. And you can see 6 of the Pentacles here are reciprocity, 3 here coming together. So a little messenger here. And connecting with our Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that's who has it. It's kind of a stubborn energy. Maybe somebody's afraid to take that next step, whether it's just around feelings for you or feelings about the future or feelings about a specific level. The harness is unfastened already as it is, you know. And again, this reversal energy is kind of a stubborn energy. And that's the other thing I actually really like about this 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is waking up. Wow. Judgment is here. Is that as an energy of just kind of doing your thing and you, I feel like, Taurus, and the energy that you're in. It really is. And this is not about, I want to say it's not about gender because that's going to be really specific, but it has that energy of, yeah, it's like Empress energy for me, really. It just has this energy of they know what they have, and you also know, even if it's buried in there, what a catch you are. I guess I want to say, like, you know your self-worth. And if you don't, well, I want to tell you it's definitely here. And then you might need to wake up so that you know that, because judgment is also for you. It's in the overall energy. That's Archangel Gabriel. The angel 4 messages, the herald of visions, like get some clarity, decision energy here for sure. Airing it all out, truth, clarity, and that's the thing. It's coming here, or what this person, the chariot, the 6 of Pentacles, because the truth here is somebody loves you more than maybe they've said, maybe they've alluded to, maybe they haven't said it. It's clear, sees you in a particular way, or at least is seeing you in that way, and is waking up and making this decision before it's too late. The 3 of Cups is here. Whoa. The Hierophant is here. It's in reverse, and I'll tell you why I like this in a moment, because I first want to remind you that you are here at the Tarot Closet. First of all, the only place I release my readings on my verified channel on YouTube. So remember, if you hear, see, suspect my content in any way, shape, or form, any platform, whatever degree, it's over those static videos with another voice, and you hear things and you go, that's Chris. That's what Chris says. Send me those names. Let me know. Emails in the description on the About Me page, because that's those are people who steal, and we're literally not putting up with it. I also want to remind you, you're here when you're meant to be here. So trust the timing in that. With that said, I want to tell you I'm channeling for you currently. Queen of Cups is here under Mercury retro shade in Aries. It's kind of an intense time. So we've passed through the Mercury retrograde already in Pisces, which was quite emotional. And all the things that got blown around and surfaced and maybe not dealt with. Well, now we're looking at a lot of debris. And that's a lot of what's been going on, and that's also really validating for me, connecting with our Page of Swords, who's holding on to this truth out of fear. Maybe some pride too. I think there is a kind of a healthy amount of ego that is here, actually. But what hasn't been lining up for the two of you? In the Hierophant in reverse. Not seeing eye to eye and where it was heading or how you were going to go about it. In case for some of you, again, it might be around moving in, making things more official, a distance energy, whatever the case is here. This is the energy of like, I'm waking up, I want to work through this. This is somebody who doesn't want to be held back by what other people think or what maybe they're feeling limited to, like maybe opening up their mind to seeing things in another way. And that's the thing about the Mercury retro shade. It's like the preparations, you could say, have begun here. And a shift already in the new moon in Pisces. I don't know, 4 or 5 days, whatever ago, but 5 of Pentacles is in reverse. Yeah. The 2 of Wands is in reverse. Oh my gosh, why is that just not surprising to me? The Emperor is in reverse. So is the Magician. Here it is again. Look. The King of Wands in reverse. The Fear. By the way, 1 of 4 kings under our Emperor, who is here in reverse. And there we go. That's the energy where I feel like things have been, because the Emperor, of course, our cardinal sign, 1 of 4 cardinal signs, is strategizing. An Emperor, you know, they're making plans. They know what they want. Look, holding on to our Ankh here. Yeah, it's a very authoritative energy, the divine feminine, divine masculine energy that is here. The balance. This is an imbalance. So we're looking at some pride, ego, fear kind of energy. The Emperor does connect to the root chakra, and when that's not balanced, it's literally, because the World card is in there as well. Look, it's really connecting with the Magician in reverse as well. It's this energy of fear, or not being clear about the future, not making the moves that they should make. Because here's the thing, you've been waiting on this person to make a choice, to make a move. Again, that move could be literal around travel. They had all the tools here in the Magician. This reversal energy is super validating. Just major arcana, it's actually a big validation. But even connecting here with our Page of Swords, it's just kind of being all over the place, like not using them, how things got here where they are, how they're seeing things now. And maybe you've given an ultimatum, Taurus. Maybe they've heard something, maybe you've said something, you know, because it is this energy of, wait a minute, I don't want to lose you. And if they have, they don't want to lose you forever. It's what you've been waiting on. You can literally see it here with the 2 of Wands in reverse is totally things falling apart. It's delays. There's some broken promises. There's some stubborn energy. Holding on, look to the world here, to the earth. That does bring in the World card energy. And yeah, we could be looking at really big life-changing decisions, like somebody needs to move. Somebody needs to break free from what somebody else thinks or tells them. Perhaps jobs or money are involved, again, distance. Or we could be looking at life-changing decisions, again, around marriage. It's really strong around the delay, and I just want to bring in what else is coming through here. Oh my gosh, yeah, get out of your head, Taurus. This person, 2 of Swords in reverse. Indecision. Right here with this, with not only the King of Wands in reverse, okay, but the Strength card in reverse, which is like the big kahuna of that energy around indecision and fear. But they are waking up, and here's the other thing. The 3 of Cups is here, connecting with the Queen of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. So again, it's this energy of loss of either like, I don't want to lose you. And if they have, I don't want to lose you forever. It's like recovering what they lost or what they fear they might lose. There is healing energy in the Queen of Cups. That's also a cup full of feelings. And it's here with the 3 of Cups. That is a Mercury and Cancer energy, really validating if you can see each other at some kind of a specific event, that there is definitely an emotional kind of energy coming in. There's decisions, I feel, being made. That Mercury energy also just really validating around where they are, I feel like, in their head. You to some degree, but I feel like you're more balanced, at least at the moment. And that Mercury energy connecting to communication in whatever form. So if you are not seeing each other, or you wouldn't be or can't be, whatever the case is, that could be connecting to messages, SMS, social media, email, all of that. But timing, communication, the reunion energy that is in there. The 2 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, you love each other. And this is super clear. Super clear that they love you. Okay, so that's the other thing I want to tell you here. With our 3 of Cups, our King of Wands in reverse, and our Strength card in reverse. For those of you that it's been around platonic and or physical, yes, they do have more feelings. It's reciprocal. Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles. It's already been clear. The Chariot. They love you. They love you too. And I want to tell you, if this is around marriage, it is here in this energy today. If you haven't, that's somebody, it really feels like somebody wants to marry you. And maybe it's the other way around if you're cross-watching or whatever. You know, just take it as it is for you. The sharing literally of thoughts and feelings, the synergy, I love you too, actually. So the message, I'm waking up. The message is really clear the message it wanted to deliver, making a decision. Yeah, so for some of you, was there an ultimatum? I need to know how you feel about me, or I want to move toward marriage, or how do you feel about marriage? And maybe there was an ultimatum in that. I just got to validate that. I don't think everybody has that energy, but I think it's definitely here because that is a decision and clarity, and you can see it. And the message came through here, and now it wants to move right here with the Three of Cups. The last two coming in. Wow. The possibilities, because that's the other thing, wake up energy and judgment around you. What's been going on? How long has this been going on? What kind of energy has this been that's been difficult that you may be questioning? Because that energy of indecision being in your head is here. The feelings are not a question for me. It's not a question really, but it's also like things fell apart. There's delays. I can see that. So that energy for those of you that are wanting to wake up and just feeling frustrated around the wait, I get that. So whatever you're wanting to do for yourself and getting out of indecision is very important here, making a final decision. But this is also really clear around the person that's here today. They definitely have a lot of regret for leaving you feeling like they didn't love you, because they do. Five of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups. Jumping right over here to the Five of Cups, and you can actually see the Three of Cups here. So perhaps for some of you, there have been some emotional conversations. You can see that the water hasn't dissipated, so it could be recent, but it's also just a validation that it hasn't been resolved. And you can see the Two Cups behind the person here. So it's kind of like, look at the water flowing here. It's raging really, and the feelings are clearly here. So the possibilities are here still too. So it's like, are we walking over that bridge together? You know, final decision, time, energy here. I regret leaving you feeling like I didn't love you, Taurus, because I do. I just what? ... What is that? Fear, other people, circumstances, distance, what? Ten of Wands, like, yeah. For me, this today is around like putting them down and either breaking a silence if there is a silence, or a no contact, but just something changing here. And literally, it's kind of going both ways. It's right below judgment. Yeah. We're going to bring in some oracle. I'm not reading it in reverse. Here we go. This is literally where we are. Endless possibilities. And you know what this is? That's an 11. And it's a master number. New beginnings. Decision. Trusting intuition. Endless possibilities. Right here with the Two of Cups. The Oracle's gift. The uncharted sea. Look what's in a cup. It's the water energy. It's a new cycle. Of course, there are stars everywhere around it. All-knowing energy. It's actually kind of uprighting the Magician for me. The uncharted sea. So I want to validate the feelings around this, around the energy that's coming through. If there have been blocks because of chronological years, you could say, or feelings that somebody just is not a good communicator around that, or they've been withholding those, you know, either feelings in general for you because that comes through around the regret, or just even around moving forward. It's like the uncharted sea. This is territory they've never experienced before. So that's really validating, but it's also really validating with the Five of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, all this energy here around this emotional energy of where are we going? Decision time here. It's right below judgment. It's the ocean. It's kind of, there's lots of waves. There's stars. You can see there's like a hermit card, a hermit energy here. There's a lantern hanging off. Getting clarity and truth, a star in there, and there's stars everywhere. And we see our stork, who generally is delivering good news. You see the direction northeast, north. I was suddenly tongue-tied. Northeast, south, and west. So this energy of like, and look, there's a broom here. It almost looks like, I think it's an oar, but it looks kind of like a broom to me, which is something else in itself, kind of like a cleaning up energy, but it's an oar, and it's here, you know, in the water. It's an uncharted sea, so also sort of like, I've never gone this path before. A new cycle here coming to a 10, also with the Oracle's gift. Whoa. Roots of abundance. That's the earth energy. It's your energy, Taurus. And the earth energy, of course, around relationships, the commitment, the practicalities around that. The roots that are here that some of you already have built. Somebody here, again, literally connecting with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, not wanting to lose what they already had or have, not wanting to lose forever, for sure. That's really clear. And abundance. I mean, that's like almost like a tree. Well, it's a tree energy, the roots of abundance. That means the tree here, the growth is quite big, and it's here with the Ace of Cups. It's here with Judgment, endless possibilities. It connects with the Two of Cups. Burst of magic, and I think this is the last one, and the Storyteller is here. Whoa. So, and we're going to look at the bottom of the deck. First things first, this is like uprighting the Magician here. There is a big old honkin' lotus flower, which is a healing energy. This is ultimately coming to a 3 around communication, around growth. So maybe I feel like actually something having changed around this person, but coming here with endless possibilities, communicating the Magician energy around being focused and manifesting and making things happen. I mean, this is somebody who, I don't know what all the specifics are, because again, I'm not always privy to every single detail. But it's somebody who loves you, and that's the thing. It's here being revealed in your story. The Storyteller, it's not finished. There's a fountain pen here with a feather, connecting you to the angelic energy. Look, getting ready to, there's a star at the tip here, and there's a key holding the place here. It still needs to, it's not finished being written. And it's definitely connecting with the star energy. Look, endless possibilities here as well. Yeah. I wanted to say a deep breath. Look at the bottom of the deck. I wanted to say that it feels like a really big deal and a really big love. What are all the details? I'm not always privy to that, but what's really clear here is somebody is waking up and doesn't want to lose you, and if they have, they definitely don't want to lose you forever. And for some of you, there is marriage energy coming in here. If that's what you've been waiting for, I want to tell you it is here, but the feelings are 100% clear for me. A deep breath. That is like a timing energy. When things are meant to be, it has this let go, let God kind of energy as well. Reflecting on everything. It's right here with the endless possibilities. So it's sort of like assessing the situation. Controlling like what you can, letting go of what you can't. And I also want to validate that around a conversation that is definitely going to be taking place here. And yeah, all that debris from the Mercury in retrograde in Pisces and now in the retro shade in Aries, it's like all the debris is still there. The storm is over, but it's all there. Look. So it's like, okay, let's have this conversation. Where is this going? The Tarot Closet channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, from their higher self, Taurus. Bottom of the deck, they have a lot to say. There is so much left unsaid. Well, that's really validating. That's actually, it's right here on the chariot too. This feels, there's a lot of emotional energy here. It's been happening, well, it's always happening here at the Tarot Closet, but a lot this week. I still love you. Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's already very clear. So for those of you that they did let you go, I do not think this is for everyone, but it's definitely for someone, for a collective that's here. I'm sorry for leaving you feeling like I didn't love you. I do. I still love you, and I regret letting you go. Every road leads back to you. This is the star energy. Look, it's right in between Oracle's gift and the uncharted sea. I made so many mistakes. There's a lot to be said here. I love you more than I have found a way to say. So that's an energy that came through in your reading. Super validating. Taurus, you are home to me. It's sort of like you're my oracle. My heart belongs to you. Two of Cups energy, but it's here on Judgment. I stay awake thinking of you, and I was about to say they're waking up, but they're literally also awake in the night. I have a confession to make. I love you more than I have found a way to say. And for those of you not talking, I still love you. I want to return, but I'm a big chicken. Oh my gosh, that is the Strength card in reverse and the King of Wands. So whether it's just about communicating about this, communicating in general, I am waking up. Again, this is an energy that's already come through many times, and it's just super validating. I know what I want. I'm clear. And it's you. Okay, here we go again. Look, I have not moved on. I'm lying. So for those of you that this is a separation, I regret letting you go. I have not moved on. Sending a message through of you are beautiful. Not about gender. We can say that to everybody. I write messages I never send. I am so drawn to you. It's also connecting with all roads. Every road leads back to you. I'm watching you from afar. That is Page of Swords energy. Is it across town, room, town, city, state, country, the world? It's very specific to you. For some of you, it is long distance. I don't think that's for everyone. Your last channeled love message, Taurus. Sending down, I am so sorry. Beautiful Taurus, that is your reading here today. Thank you for joining me at the Tarot Closet. Until next time.